Anthony Taylor from SME Strategy here, and today I want to talk to you about goal setting within your strategic plan, specifically the difference between leading and lagging indicators. So, created your strategic plan, you have a clear vision of where you're going, you have your strategic priorities, and now you need to figure out what you're measuring so that you know if you're successful. So you've probably heard about SMART goals being specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. We want to be able to create SMART goals so that we actually know when we're successful in our plan. So you might have heard goals, targets, objectives, whatever language that you're using. The key part is that you're able to track and measure your success. So there's two types of measurement. There's qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative is measuring a quality, so the feeling of this, and quantitative is actually being able to measure it with numbers so that we can see how close or how far we are to being successful. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about leading and lagging indicators, but I wanted to share with you the structure. So we've talked about SMART goals, and the easiest way that I found to relate to them is going from X, which is where we are now, to Y, where we want to get to by a certain date. X to Y by date. And it's when you add the by date in there that it makes a really big difference in how much time and energy you need to put in to make that successful. So for each of our strategic priorities that we've created, and we recommend creating 3 strategic priorities, we recommend having 3 to 5 success measures for each, 3 to 5 goals, 3 to 5 objectives for each in there. And when we look, we say leading and lagging. Lagging are typically historical in nature. They are outcomes of what you've done. And as soon as they've come out, they are historical. They're easy to measure, but they're less with our control. So maybe it's something like total revenue. It's a thing that will be an outcome of all the work that you do, and it's a lagging indicator. On the flip side, a leading indicator actually tracks how much work you're doing to put it in. A leading indicator is something that you can control. Let's say number of sales calls, number of meetings, incidents that you actually initiate. And you want to have a mix of leading and lagging indicators so that you not only control what work or energy that you're putting in, but you also have an outcome of both. And when you have both leading and lagging indicators and a different timeline, short, medium, and long term, it'll help you create a more robust strategic plan because your strategic priorities will have measurable goals, and then you can use the action items or the goals to dictate your action items and not the other way around. You want to have the target in mind first before you start doing actions to get there. So if you can put SMART goals in place and use leading and lagging indicators in your strategic plan, you're going to have greater success and you're going to have greater accountability because you'll be able to track how much you need to do and how much you've done towards the execution of your strategic plan. And if you can get that into your process, you'll be way more effective. So if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have lots more information and best practices on how to create and execute your strategic plan successfully. My name is Anthony Taylor with SME Strategy. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and until next time.